Hi everyone, welcome to today's full body sweat workout. Today we're going to be working a little bit of everything. We're going to get a great full body workout in. We're going to keep things light. We're going to keep our bodies moving, get our heart rates up, get a bit of a sweat in. Today I have 3 trisets planned for us, so 3 exercises back to back. In between trisets, I'm going to be demonstrating what the next exercises are going to look like, so make sure you have your screen nearby and your volume up so you can hear the cues. Also, equipment for today. You're gonna need 2 light dumbbells, just enough weight to add a little something extra, but not so much that you can't move quickly with it. And then you're gonna need a lighter mini band as well, because we're gonna get some glute activation in here today. So grab your equipment, grab some water, and let's get into the workout. Okay, so each exercise is 60 seconds with 10 seconds in between just to set up for the next one. First exercise, you're gonna need your mini band. We're gonna put that around just above our knees. What we're going to do is we're going to squat out to the side, back to center, back to 45-degree angle. Second exercise, we're getting onto our mats into tabletop position. Abs tight, we're squeezing our glutes to bring our leg out to the side and then kicking back. 30 seconds each side. Last exercise of the tricep, we're going to ditch our band. We're going to get onto our mats on our back. And from here, we're doing nice and controlled bicycles. Elbow to opposite knee for 60 seconds. All right, so we've got 10 seconds. Let's grab our mini bands and set up for our first exercise, which is the banded squat. All right, ready? Let's do this. Make sure you're keeping your posture nice and upright, squeezing those glutes. All right, switching legs. All right, next exercise. Oh, actually we're keeping this band on. We're getting onto our mat, doing our fire hydrants and kickbacks. Let's go. Remember to keep your abs nice and tight so your back doesn't extend when you kick back. Really try to focus on squeezing the glutes to get that leg back and out to the side. And switch sides. Five more seconds. All right, let's ditch our mini band. Put that to the side. We're getting on our backs and we're doing these controlled bicycles for 60 seconds. Try to keep your spine pressed to the floor and really rotate as much as you can. Halfway. Keep going. We have 10 seconds left before we start this tricep once again. rest. Whew. Okay, so we get 60 seconds break, and we're gonna repeat this tricep 2 more times. So grab some water. All right. So about 25 seconds before we start again. Remember, with any exercise, especially core exercises, if you start to feel it in your back, take a break or modify it so it's a little bit easier. We don't want our lower backs to take over for any of these exercises. All right, 10 seconds. Let's get our mini bands and get set up for our 2-point squat. Ready? Let's go. And let's switch legs. So even this exercise is lower body dominant. We're still keeping our core nice and tight and engaging our abs. Really squeezing those glutes. 10 more seconds. All right, switch. Keep the band in place. We're getting onto our mat for fire hydrants and kickbacks. Ready? Let's go. Remember, we're trying not to extend our back when we kick back. Keep the abs tight so our spine stays neutral. And switch legs. Five seconds. Switch. Let's ditch our bands. Up next, our bicycles. Let's go. Nice and slow and controlled. Squeeze the abs, rotate, and try to get your elbow all the way to that knee. Remember, if your back is taking over, take a quick break, let your abs recover for a few seconds, and then get back into it. Almost there. Time. 60 seconds break now. Really starting to sweat now. Grab some water if you have to. So we have one more set of this, and then during our next 60-second break, I'll be showing you what the next tricep will look like. Shake out those legs. grab my mini band and slowly get set up. We have 10 seconds before we start our 2-point squat. All right, let's get ready and go. Let your breathing help you by inhaling when you come up and exhaling on the hard part. So usually when you contract your muscles the most, that's the hard part, and that's when you exhale. Let's switch legs. So that transition between lowering into the squat and then coming back up, that's when you'll want to exhale. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Switch, keep the bend in place. We're getting onto our mats now for the fire hydrant and kickback. Ready? Go. Let's switch sides. Almost there. Switch. Let's get rid of our band. And onto our backs for bicycles. Ready? Let's go. Nice and control. You're doing great. Halfway. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those abs. Keep your spine pressed to the floor. Last 15 seconds. Time. Okay. Okay, so our next tricep, we're gonna start with a side plank with a leg raise to crunch. 30 seconds each side. Then you're gonna grab your light dumbbells. We're gonna lay on our backs in a hip thrust position. From here, we're gonna squeeze the glutes, thrust the hips up, go into a chest fly, come back down, hands together. Just like so for 60 seconds. Last exercise, we're gonna hang on to our weights. We're gonna do a reverse lunge with a lateral raise. Just like so. We're actually gonna alternate legs, just like this. All right? If the weights are too heavy for the lateral raise, you can do them without the weights. You can just do the lateral raise body weight. All right, so let's get into side plank position. Ready? Let's go. Start with the leg raise into the crunch. 30 seconds this side, 30 seconds the other side. Nice and slow and controlled. We're not doing HIIT today. 10 more seconds. Keep those hips high. All right, let's switch sides. Squeeze those abs. All right, let's grab our light dumbbells, get into our hip thrust position. We're starting with the weights high, our hips down. Let's go. Nice and controlled. Drive the heels into the ground to get the glutes up. Keep those ribs down, ribs tucked in at the top position. That'll help engage your core more. Switch. So we're hanging onto the dumbbells and we're going to do our lateral raise with reverse lunge, alternating legs. Let's go. We're moving nice and slow with this one, really focusing on the squeeze. I might have to ditch these dumbbells. All right, gotta finish with the body weight. Since I'm doing body weight, I'm gonna move a little bit faster. 3 more seconds. 2. Rest. Woo. I can feel those shoulders burn. So just like the last one, we're gonna repeat this tricep 2 more times for a total of 3 rounds. So, general rule of thumb, if you're using weights that are really challenging for you, you want to move a little bit slower and focus on the muscle activation and the strength. If your weights are light or you're using body weight and you can move quicker without injuring yourself, then do that. All right, we have 3 seconds. Let's get into our side plank with the leg lift and crunch. Let's go. Keep those glutes strong. Oh. Glutes strong, abs tight. All right, let's switch sides. You may have one side that's a lot harder than the other. I know this is my hard side, and that's totally normal. Almost there. Woo. Okay. switch. Let's get our dumbbells for hip thrust and chest fly. And we'll get right into it. Stay nice and controlled. Squeeze everything. Try not to let your hips flop back down either. Squeeze your glutes on the way down as well to keep everything controlled and really get that activation. Remember, you should be pushing your heels into the ground to get your hips up. Five seconds. Switch. I'm just gonna do these body weight. Ready? Reverse lunge with the lateral raise. When you step back, try to keep your weight in your front heel and your back toes. Abs stay tight always. Keep your balance. Halfway. Almost there, keep going, guys. And rest. Shake that out. We have one more round of this tricep before we move on to our last one. Whew. Gonna do a few arm circles just to loosen up the shoulders. Shake out the legs. Try your best to keep up. Just a reminder, if you are finding it hard to keep up with the pace, slow things down to fit your fitness level. That's totally fine. All right, let's set up for our side plank with a leg raise to a crunch. Almost done, this side. Switch. Last 10 seconds. Woo. Switch. All right, grab your dumbbells for the hip thrust. And we start right away. Remember, keep your ribs pressed down to engage your abs more. Almost there. 5 seconds. Keep going. Switch. Whoops. Getting a little sloppy here. Get ready for the reverse lunge with the lateral raise. Let's go. Remember, step back into your front heel and your back toe. Keeping the body nice and balanced. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the bottom to keep your balance. Doing great. Seconds left. Time. Whew. Shake it out, rest. Let me show you what the last tricep is going to look like. So you're going to be kneeling in a tall kneel with your hands overhead. We're going from a tall kneel to a squat back to the kneel, just like so. Second exercise, lying hamstring curls. So, you're going to be in a reverse plank position, and you're going to walk your feet in and out. Okay, last exercise is a bird dog. So, we're in tabletop position. From here, you're going to extend one arm, opposite leg, keeping your abs tight, bringing opposite elbow to opposite knee. 30 seconds each side. All right, let's get ready for the overhead tall kneel to squat. Let's go. Keep this one nice and controlled and move at your own pace. Really focus on your balance. And when you step up into the squat, try to keep your weight in your heels. Okay? Going for a whole minute, so take your time and focus. Try to keep those hands, or those arms I should say, nice and straight. 20 seconds to go. And switch. Whew. That one gets your heart rate up. All right, we're getting into reverse plank position. So squeeze the glutes, keep the ribs pressed down, walk the heels up, walk them back out. Really squeeze the glutes when you bring your heels in closer to you. Keep going. I know this one is tough. 10 more seconds. All right, switch. Oh, shake out those arms. We're getting into bird dog position now. So tabletop position. We're doing 30 seconds each side. Let's go. So keep the abs tight when you extend to support your spine, and really crunch when you go elbow to knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze really tight. switch. If you don't feel it in your abs, feel free to slow it down and really focus. If you feel strong in your core, feel free to speed it up a bit. Five seconds. All right, rest. Oh my God, I am dripping sweat. Whew. 2 more rounds and we've completed the workout. So grab some water, shake it out, deep breaths. Maybe I should have recommended to have a towel because it is hot. Okay, we have about 20 more seconds left to rest before we get into our overhead tall, kneel, and squat. All right, get ready in position. Arms nice and straight overhead, abs tight. Let's go. Keep those arms overhead. Nice and straight, reach for the sky. We are halfway. Keep reaching. Ten more seconds, stay strong. Woo, switch. Okay. We're getting into our hamstring curls now. So into reverse plank position. Ready? Let's go. Dig those heels in. Keep those ribs down. Keep going, stay strong. We have 20 seconds left. And we switch. Five more seconds, keep it up. And switch. Whew. All right, we're transitioning into our bird dog. And we're doing 30 seconds each side. Let's go. Don't forget to keep the abs squeezed when you're in full extension and really crunch in when you go elbow to knee. And switch sides. Ten more seconds. Keep squeezing those abs. Rest. Okay, much needed rest. We have almost 50 seconds to recover before we go into our last round. Take some deep breaths. Try to relax. Bring your heart rate down just a tad so we can give it our all in our last round. Shake out. Give your legs a little shake before we get into our squats again, because we all know that one burns. All right, 5 seconds. Let's get into position for a tall kneel to squat with our hands nice and high. Let's go. Last round, guys. Give it everything you have. But that doesn't mean fast. It just means strong. Stay strong. Whew. Halfway. Almost there. Keep going. Reach, reach, reach. And switch. Oh. All right, get into reverse plank position. Wipe off the sweat. Let's go. Keep the abs tight. Squeeze that bum and dig your heels into the ground. This is the last set, so try to push yourself just a little. Last 10 seconds. Keep the hips high, tuck in your chin. Okay, switch. We're switching into bird dog. Last one, 30 seconds each side. Let's go. If you're feeling strong, let's pick up the pace. Exhale with the crunch. Switch. All right, last 10 seconds. And time. Oh my God, sweaty mess here. Shake out those arms. Stand up and shake out the legs too. That was an awesome full body workout. Lots of good strength work in there. We hit everything. Arms, abs, booty, legs. Got our heart rates up.